If you like creating, AI is not your enemy. It's probably your best friend. Ooh, that sounds triggering. Hollywood's got the biggest thing to lose here, and they're already starting to adapt. Meanwhile, filmmakers, the ones who should be more excited than anyone, are the ones bitching the loudest. By 2027, over 50% of uploads will be AI uploads. It will surpass human uploads. Right now, you're either adapting or getting left in the dust. We're living in the future. The problem is that no one sees it because it doesn't look like Back to the Future Part 2. Most of the people that I thought that would be excited about this are the ones that are absolutely terrified of this technology. It's going to happen so much quicker than any other technological advancement that has happened previous to this time. There's never been more opportunity in the history of the world for creative type people, especially within the realm of video, than right now. Stop bitching. Now is the time to actually talk about this, because it seems like a lot of creatives are very scared. And I see a lot of insecurities. And nobody's really having a good discourse when it comes to this topic. I'm doing this much more longer form type dialogue here, because I actually think that this is fairly important. If you're watching this particular video, you're probably in one of our marketing campaigns wherein you've watched me do a bunch of short form vertical type videos, and you got 60 seconds to talk, and that's not the forum for this conversation. We do corporate video production, but I'm more talking to filmmakers because a lot of filmmakers have a lot of overlap there. A lot of them have gone into corporate, and that's where you need to make money. In the past, it's always been to write scripts, shoot, edit, and put that together. So there's shooting, and then there's editing, and then there's editing extra stuff out of what was already shot to create shorter form vertical content. It's been within those realms for a bit. But there's this new thing now, AI, where it doesn't fit as like a square peg into a round hole. It doesn't go, oh, there's just shooting, and then there's just editing, and now there's just AI. You can fit AI into one or two shots that you're doing within one of your videos that you're going to be shooting with actors, actress, and put that together going, we wouldn't have been able to do this shot. Or what really gets attention on social media, scroll stopper opening. They need to have some fantastic looking thing at the beginning that distracts somebody to get them past that first 3 seconds. Then we bought their attention, they're moving on, that was great. AI does that really well. It also does things, just to give you an example, we just had one client and they wanted to shoot multiple different pieces of content. It was with an actress and a young boy actor that was taking place in a kitchen on a one-day shoot in one location. Now, one interesting thing that popped into my head where I said, wouldn't it be cool if there was a shot of the kid getting on the school bus? Client's not gonna hire a freaking school bus. I go, hey, listen, let's bump the budget. Let's get permits. Let's shut down the road. Let's just hire a VFX artist. They're like, okay, well, that's going to be out of budget. Let's not do that. None of those things they were going to go for. With AI, I'm able to sit there and go, I can get that. I can get that little moment. And I go, all right, listen, I'm going to shoot the background plate with the actor and actress. Let me put this through a couple programs here. Let me see what I can get out of this. Got a great shot of a bus coming up and prompted a 12-second shot out of it. The moment that I need is probably 2 seconds. Then it's going to Gaussian blur the background. It's all you need is going, mom is passing off the kid to the bus. Got it. First test of it, mom decided to get on the bus with the kid. Did not tell AI to do that. Why is she getting on the bus with the kid? Looks like she falls at the end. Little silly. Sure, it's a little silly. Like any raw footage shot that you'd actually look at, there's aspects of it that do not work. What did we learn from that first prompt? Can we give negative prompts for what we don't want to have happen here? Second time, looks like it's doing a donut around the corner, but don't care about that aspect of the shot. Care about the ending of the shot. Care about the 1 second that I'm looking for here. Got the latest prompt there. Mom waves. She does not walk around. Unlike the first one, where the kid kind of moved through his mother's body, that looked weird. The bus looked good. Text looked terrible. No problem. Let's Photoshop and motion track what needs to get in there. That can be easily changed. The stop sign over to the right looks a little weird. Let's fix that. As of now, August 2nd, 2025, you can't reprompt image to video in the best programs and have them keep everything identical except just change one or two things. You're piecing back the thing together to be able to create the image that was in your brain from the beginning, to be able to tell a cohesive story. The most interesting thing about that bus little one shot there was the fact that the computer knew where to separate the background greenery from the foreground greenery when only given one input image. That was very impressive to me. Now, in this specific instance, this matters. That does not take away a job from a VFX artist. Very key point here. This was an idea from the brain going, nope, client's gonna shoot it down. They said this is the budget, this cannot happen. VFX artists will not get paid, the shot just will not exist. With the implementation of AI, now we can have that shot. Does that not mean that this is going to be overreaching and VFX artists are not going to be fucked over? AI in general, the amount of job layoffs that are going to be coming from AI is going to be monumental over the next couple of years. And the one different thing about this technology advancing is that it's going to happen so much quicker than any other technological advancement that has happened previous to this time. So yes, I get that there's a scary aspect to this. I'm not fighting it because there is no stopping it. And I want to play with the tools. The evolution of filmmaking technology. Let's dive in. Every leap of that was met with pushback. You first had the still image that moved into the motion picture camera. What frame rate is this going to be? You went from silent films to talkies. People got used to it. Stop motion. You went from editing on a Steambeck, cutting actual film, to then in the 80s going into non-linear editing, meaning editing on a computer. CGI instead of stop motion. You've had blue screen when it was on film. You've had green screen when it's on digital. You had the whole nightmare of filming on film versus filming on digital. I remember being in college at that time, and I remember teachers specifically saying, if you shoot on digital, you can never say a film by. And I was sitting there going, why is my teacher so dumb, and why is my teacher not seeing the future? Are you gonna say that to fucking David Fincher right now? Gone Girl's not a good movie because it was shot on digital? Are we gonna play that game? But there was a transition period there where people were very reactionary to change. And now there's AI. So the rollout for the way that this happened wasn't the way that I thought it was going to happen. That was interesting. Over 2.5 years ago, I was sitting there going, AI's coming. I thought it was going to be video to video was going to be the first thing. I thought that was going to be the easiest adaptable thing. Meaning that somebody gives a video input, videographers, shooters, anybody, doesn't matter. You film something, you take that video, that MOV, MP4, AVI, and you upload that into an AI program. And then you prompt it what to do with that video. Make this shirt this color, change the sky, make this happen, whatever you wanted. And then I thought after that, they would go to potentially just adding on image to video. Very close, but an ancillary thing, why not? The third thing that I thought they would go into was text to video. It happened the exact opposite way with the big companies who were very good at doing it. And they started with text to video. Now, that keeps the funnel real wide for the initial adapters. So maybe potentially at first they were looking at it going, we want the most amount of people to get into this. So they went text to video, which has almost no barrier to entry there. But it did not have consistency as soon as it started. You just write in, oh, I want something like this, and they go, oh, you got 7 seconds, and here's this what happened. And there was a bunch of glitches. So I think that was an interesting Wild West version of it. And I'm only talking about like 2 months ago right now when that finally happened, because Sora was the first one to come out. And Sora was the one that I was waiting for quite some period of time, because Sam Altman with ChatGPT had hinted at what Sora was going to be able to do, and as soon as it came there, I said, oh wait, this is going to be great, this is going to be interesting, and I saw it and I played with it, and I went, okay, yup, still seeing all the things that Runway and everyone else played around with, but this isn't it. And when Veo 3 finally happened and they brought voice into text to audio, I went, oh shit, even though this is really a very imperfect system, as soon as they first launched it, I went, no, we're really getting close there. It's almost backfired on them that they went text to video first, because it was the most easily adaptable thing for people to get into, and everyone went to comedy right away.
Yeah, I'll take the pasta, the porterhouse, and a margarita.
Perfect. A watermelon, fried chicken, and a Kool-Aid.
What should we name him?
Let's ask fate. Sounds like. Bing ding bang.
Do you like 8-tracks or cassettes?
I'm not sure.
Because if you're 8-tracked to these nuts, I cassette them on your chin.
Okay, if I can travel to outer space, it would be planet Mars.
Wow, that's awesome. But I think you should explore Planet Fitness first.
Hola, mija. Can I get one horchata espresso, por favor?
You want ice with that?
Ice! Right, mi amigos! Ice!
What are you gonna have for dinner?
I'll probably just cook rice. Rice, get down from there.
Can I come in your ear tonight?
No, I might go deaf.
I always come in your mouth, but you never shut the fuck up.
So for ethnicity, do you identify as 7-Eleven or 9/11?
Thank you, Jesus, for this food.
You are welcome, but it's pronounced Jesus.
Dad, can I have $50?
$30. What do you need $20 for? I can't believe my son wants my last $10.
I'll just take a small bite out of this bat. What's the worst that can happen, right?
Sir, have you been drinking?
Do you think I'd take this woman home sober?
Fair enough. Have a good night, sir.
Hey, Mohammed, what kind of car are you looking for today?
Hey, my name's actually David, and I'm looking for a Ford Explorer.
Sounds good, Mohammed. I have the perfect vehicle for you.
Get your name for the cup, please.
It's Dan. Do you want me to spell it for you?
Thanks, I'll give it a go myself.
Hi, would you like to make a donation to support the LGBTQI?
Ah, yes, of course. I hope they find a cure soon.
I'm leaving you.
Excellent.
You will never find someone like me again.
And the good news just keeps on coming.
Hands up. Step out of the vehicle. Now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You're free to go.
Iron Man.
Iron Woman! Got any advice for the younger generation?
Quit being offended by everything and learn to take a fucking joke, you absolute wet wipes.
That's text to video. Image to video is a version of what I mentioned about the bus, where you go, hey, I filmed the background plate here, I took one image, and now I've had a bus drive up. And it would and will be much better when I could have those actors act out within video to video. Hey, the bus is coming. Now wave, now do this, now move to here, now step up on this. That's what's coming with video to video, wherein companies like Runway and Luma Labs are going to allow you, when video to video really hits, and I know, I'm saying they're paving the way in certain ways, but Google when it gets it done right, Kling when it gets it done right, a few other companies, and other companies that we don't even know of as of yet that will just drop in the next 3 to 4 months. They're going to allow you to be able to make amazing personal projects. And then you either show that as proof of concept, which a lot of people are going, yeah, it's cool to use AI for proof of concept. It's going to be way beyond proof of concept, and it's gonna be fucking fantastic. I consider this revolution to be going on right now, the democratization of creativity. This levels the playing field in so many different ways that I'm very excited about, because there was always barriers to entry for somebody to be able to tell their story or what they wanted to be able to showcase to other people that were ideas and feelings and emotions and visuals that were in their brain. And that brings me into what I decided to do, which is I wanted to make a 3-minute short, and I wanted to do that as a proof of concept because I was seeing a bunch of people going, oh, there's AI slop, there's this, there's that. And I go, okay, great. I want to take what I'm good at. I can tell stories, I understand visuals, I understand tone, and I said, okay, I want to do an experiment here. That's not about selling a product, it's not about selling a service. It's about telling a short form, short story that I have in my head. And these are visuals that I had in my head and a storyline that I had in my head, and I go, this is a good example and a good test of being able to do this. And if you can make a short form film that affects people and makes them feel something, and it's 100% AI, that is the proof of concept. After that, you can know that the audience won't immediately go, oh, I know it's AI. That means immediately I hate it, and this is AI slop, and moving on. And there was an audience, there was a big audience, and that to me spoke a very good amount, where I go, okay, it's not all AI slop. Good AI is different than bad AI. Good storytelling still matters. The message matters more than the medium, and it still holds true with AI if done well. I mean, Hollywood's the one that should be most threatened by this. For 15 years, they owned big stories, big explosions, big effects. Now, somebody who's a creative on their own, if they're truly dedicated and take the time to study and stay up to date on all of these ever-evolving best programs, they can create something magical from their bedroom. And they're gonna make longer form, interesting content irrespective of the fact that they don't own the rights to do it and they can't monetize it. And the eyeballs will just go to that for the entertainment factor. It's going to become the Wild West again. The creators who adapt will dominate, irrespective of what you do, whether you're a DP, whether you're an editor, whether you're a sound designer, whether you're an actor, whether you're a director. If you can utilize it to help you elevate your craft, you will be on the side of where everything is going in the future. Because this is not going away. This is something that you're going to have to contend with, and you can either do that with open arms, or you can fight it. And the latter is going to be really hard. It really boils down to the fact that you have no excuses anymore. If you've been sitting around going, I don't have money, if only studios gave me this, I've got all these great ideas, I want to be able to do this, I want to be able to do that, I want to be able to make these amazing stories, you got no fucking excuse anymore. It's filled the giant chasm that most critics who bitch have sat around going, oh, if only I could have this, if only I could have that. Well, now here, Pandora's box is open and said, I'm gonna give you anything that you want. And what I don't want to see is a bunch of fucking creatives sitting around going like, no, I still got an excuse. That really pisses me off. If you're going to attack a new type of technology that's giving you everything that you've said that you've needed to be able to showcase your ideas, and that is solving every excuse that you've put out there, now you're just bitching to bitch. And that's like such a defeatist attitude. There's never been more opportunity in the history of the world for creative type people, especially within the realm of video, than right now. Embrace it. That's what I got for now.